The movie starts with Joseph Sven, a middle-aged schoolteacher who walks with a cane due to an injury from his childhood. Joseph lives on a farm with his elderly mother, handling daily chores and looking after her. At school, Joseph tells his students that the school may close soon. During the lesson, an 18-year-old student, Catherine Wheeler, enters the classroom and asks, "Who might you be?" After work, Joseph talks with Rosalie, a widow he has been helping. He plans to marry her and shares his concerns about the school closing. The next morning, Nathan Wheeler, Catherine's father and a retired major, visits Joseph's farm. Nathan, originally from Sweden, asks if Joseph can keep Catherine's horse in his stable and offers to pay $175 a month. Joseph agrees. Later, Joseph drives Catherine home. During the ride, he mentions this will be his last year teaching. When Catherine asks about his future plans, Joseph admits he doesn't know. Catherine promises to figure it out, and it becomes clear she is starting to develop inappropriate feelings for him.
What are you going to do next year?
I don't know.
What are you good at?
What? What am I good at?
Yeah, deep down inside we all know that there's something that we're good at. It's just a matter of making others recognize our true talents. You know that you're good at, like, teaching and farming, right?
No. I'm a mediocre teacher. I'm an even a worse farmer.
That evening, Dr. Evans visits Joseph's mother to bring her medicine. He tells Joseph that her health is worsening and she only has a few months left to live. The doctor suggests that moving her to a hospital might be the best option. The next day after work, Joseph finds Catherine waiting for him in the stable loft. "You knew I was here," she says. He joins her and she hints at her feelings with subtle gestures. Joseph immediately walks away, wanting to remain true to his principles. However, after some reflection, he begins to feel that his life has become monotonous. He returns, and he and Catherine share a moment of closeness. A few days later, the school board informs Joseph that due to his failure to complete professional development courses, he cannot teach in city schools.
Mr. Svendon, you certainly can't blame us for your oversight. You have had every opportunity to earn your credentials.
You've already made up your mind about this. There's nothing I can say here today that's going to make any difference, is it?
No, I'm afraid that's true. We don't see any reason why we should reconsider the matter.
Joseph, unbothered, dismisses the board members and returns home. Dr. Evans later visits Joseph, mentioning that Major Wheeler had spotted a coyote in the area. Evans gifts Joseph his old hunting rifle, saying he is too old to hunt. During a class assignment where students are tasked with writing essays, Catherine uses the opportunity to write a note asking to meet Joseph. When Joseph reads it, he becomes angry, fearing someone might discover their relationship. At first, he worries she might be pregnant, but Catherine denies it. When she jokingly says she is, Joseph is shocked.
Well, I am pregnant. What are we going to do about it? Joseph! Just kidding!
Struggling to process the situation, she quickly clarifies it was a joke. One morning, Catherine gifts Joseph a bottle of 20-year-old bourbon. When he asks about her mother, she redirects the conversation, avoiding her family's struggles and focusing on Joseph instead. Sometime later, Dr. Evans unexpectedly walks into the stable and finds Joseph and Catherine together. Shocked, he confronts Joseph at a cafe, asking how long their relationship has been going on. Joseph confesses,
"Listen, maybe you want some trouble. You're sure as hell gonna get it. How long has this been going on?"
I don't know. 3 months, maybe 4. It was her idea.
She's 17, you're 47, was her idea. You're cracking up, boy.
Okay. It was my idea.
and Evans warns him of the consequences if he doesn't end it. Evans also reminds Joseph of his obligation to Rosalie, who is waiting for a proposal. After a school party, Rosalie invites Joseph to her home, hoping to spend time with him. Joseph declines, leaving Rosalie hurt. When he returns home, his mother confronts him, revealing she knows about his relationship with Catherine. Before Joseph can respond, his mother falls ill, diverting the conversation. Joseph reflects on his actions and decides to apologize to Rosalie. He explains his earlier refusal was due to his mother's needs, but Rosalie remains skeptical. Joseph shares his dream of visiting a quiet ocean shore where he can fish and relax. He admits he wants to share a tender moment with her in the daylight. After some thought, Rosalie gives in to her feelings, fulfilling Joseph's wish. After Joseph's mother passes away, Rosalie finds a condolence note from Catherine among the cards. Realizing Joseph's infidelity, she confronts him. Joseph tries to justify his actions, claiming Catherine was just a fling and that Rosalie is more important to him. Rosalie, unconvinced, pushes him away and leaves.
Oh, God. You sat around here thinking and messed up your life, and I have to pay for it? I'm not going to get another chance. Oh, God damn you! I hope you die!
That same evening, Catherine comes to see Joseph. She has found out what happened and insists they should get married. However, Joseph wants to end their relationship. Catherine warns him, "You'll regret this. You'll be sorry." The next day, Joseph finds out that Nathan, Catherine's father, knows everything and won't let it go easily. That evening, Joseph takes the hunting rifle he was given and waits for Nathan. When Nathan arrives with his wife, he only wants to talk. Nathan asks Joseph if he plans to marry Catherine, but Joseph says he doesn't think he's her type. In the end, Nathan admits that Joseph is a good man and that the situation isn't entirely Joseph's fault, it's also Catherine's. However, Nathan's wife disagrees. She slaps Joseph and accuses him of taking advantage of Catherine. Nathan, trying to keep the peace, suggests they all move on. After they leave, Catherine comes back and asks Joseph again if he will marry her.
Daddy said that you were never gonna marry me. And that I was just playing the fool. That's not true, is it? Because that can't be true. I mean, can't you see I've given you the best single year of my life?
That's bullshit. What were you going to do this year, Robert? And look what I've done to my life.
Joseph tells her their relationship was just a small fling and that they have no future together. He explains that he is too old, she is too young, and she doesn't really know what she wants. Catherine kisses him and says, "I've done something bad." When Joseph steps outside, he sees the barn on fire. He saves the cow, but Catherine's horse dies in the flames. The next day, Joseph decides to change his life. He makes up with Rosalie, telling her that she's the only one he loves. Rosalie forgives him, and they go to the ocean together, planning to live the rest of their lives in peace. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.